Hello, we are going to set up our writing notebook for the 6 traits of writing and create a resource section for you to look back on for the rest of the year. So the first thing to do is to decorate your writer's notebook. Now I know mine looks a little smeared, not so beautiful, but you can add stickers, you can add drawings, absolutely your name, anything to make it your own. So spend some time and decorate your writer's notebook. Next, you're going to create a title page. Now notice to the right I have tabs. These tabs will help to keep us organized throughout the year, so we'll always know where to find our 6 traits writing resources pages. Now I just use the Post-it sticky tabs. Also, Post-its work great for this, and you can write on the Post-it exactly what section you're in. So either one works absolutely fine. So I've put the tabs to the right, and I've created a title page for the 6 traits. Next, we're going to print out the writing process page that you'll find on the support wiki. This is something that will help us to understand how the 6 traits relate to the writing process. The writing process is pre-write, write, revise, and publish. So we can take a look at how that relates to the writing process. So I just folded my worksheet into thirds. And so I'll always have that in my writer's notebook, and you can fold it up and unfold it so you can take a look at how the 6 traits relate to the writing process. We've got ideas, organization, voice, word choice, sentence fluency, and conventions. Next, I've created a foldable to include in our writer's notebook, going over the definitions of each of the 6 traits of writing. Now, this foldable can be put into a lap book as well as a writing notebook. Any way works fine. So the first thing that I did is I folded my blank piece of paper in half and then folded it in 6. So then I drew on the lines of each of the 6 different squares. I wrote each of the 6 traits on one of the folds, and then I cut only on the top fold, and you can see the top one is flipped up, and I've written the definition of ideas underneath the word ideas, so you always have that definition there. You'll get the definitions from the website that's linked on the wiki. Now here are our 6 traits of writing checklists. These are going to be very important throughout the year to make sure that we're really covering everything we need to in each of the 6 traits. So these are all provided for us on the wiki. Every time you see those, you'll want to cut those out and include them in your writer's notebook. Now here's ideas, and you can see I've added a little graphic next to each of the 6 traits. Your student can create any graphic that they want to that makes sense for each of the 6 traits. So for mine, ideas are a light bulb, organization is a box, voice is a megaphone, so on and so on. And finally, you're going to want to skip about 10 pages before you start writing your narrative or you start doing your ideas for your narrative. And I've included another tab and a title page for the narrative just to keep us nice and organized.